Welcome to Manpower Rediscovery. This is another day, another program, another journey that we have taken again, and we discuss men issues on this platform, and we want to help other men to find ways and means how they can improve in their relationships, within themselves, individually, in their families, in their societies, and within the entire global world. We are here to give advices, give direction and tips to men how we can improve on life. One man can start a change and to do good for another man to become somebody. And that's what we are doing here. Your word has made a lot of changes within the lives of many men. Your contributions have helped men to see the light of the day. And that's why we continue within this journey. Manpower Rediscovery, it's very informative, educational journey that we take concerning men and their livelihoods. We have a three-part series that we are taking regarding rape in relationships, or rape and relationships, so to say. So we have talked about rape that takes place when a woman is raped in a relationship, and then you as the partner, how you handle this situation in the previous session. Now we want to continue by saying, what happens if a man is raped, and how do you handle this situation as a man towards your wife, your girlfriend, the woman that you rape, that you date? So I want us to talk about the impact that it has upon this relationship. Yes, it is not a common thing that men talk about rape that they have gone through. But rape of a woman is more common. So we want to bring this out so that men can be free to discuss these issues and save their relationships. There are so many men who went through rape in their childhood, in their teenage years, in their adulthood, or in when they were incarcerated in a prison cell or a jail cell. So we want these issues to be addressed because it has a very devastating outcome to our societies, our next generation. I have seen a lot of men hiding behind certain things because of this type of trauma that they go through. Yes, it is trauma that causes this men so much havoc in their lives. However, they don't have the means to speak out. They feel ashamed. They feel, if I speak out, I'm not a man anymore. So I want to encourage you men to know that there is hope, there is help for this type of issues also. I have spoken to many men, and I have realized that many relationships are destroyed. Good relationships, good marriages are destroyed. Families, children are destroyed because of this. A man who has been in a relationship with a woman will snap on a certain day and just push that woman aside. You wonder what happened. But there are hidden issues. Men would go and indulge in alcohol just to hide away from the shame. When he comes back, he's too drunk to engage in a sexual relationship with his wife or his girlfriend, so he's tired or he's just too drunk to be part of this process. Next day, same thing, because he feels ashamed. He feels he's not a man anymore, but he did not speak about it. And who suffers the most? It's the woman. Or another man will just start beating his wife out of the blue, hating her, because now he wants out of this relationship, but he's not speaking in those terms. Yes, man, I know these things happen. When we are in school, we meet some friends, teachers, or even in our communities, people who harass us or who sexually assault us. And it's something that we forget over the years. It happened, but as we grow up, it resurfaces in our minds, in our lives. And then the little foxes burn down the whole grain field. Now your whole life ahead is being destroyed. Our teachers, or sometimes our loved ones, our fathers, our uncles, have mishandled us in such a way that they have sexual relationships with us without the knowledge of our parents. And now that we become adults, we want to have a real relationship with a woman. We cannot handle this. We can't, because there are some things that are not fitting with us when we are with a woman. There is a side pulling of another force that says, go this way, go that way. And then we lose our focus and we take out that anger on the woman. Our sons are in danger. Sometimes what was done to us as men when we were raped in a prison cell or a school classroom or in the house that we grew up in, now we want to do this to our own sons, unconsciously sometimes, because it becomes a disease. And then we destroy our children, since they are going to do the same to another person, whether it's his children, whether it's his friends, or the neighbor's children. The entire society becomes corrupt. Man, there is hope, there is help in situations like this. Face your fears. I want you to speak out about these things. Tell your wife, tell your girlfriend, tell your relatives. Things like this happened. I have struggles with this. It's traumatic. I know it's not easy. It's not something everybody wants to talk about. It's shame that follows. It's something that has to do with our pride as men. But I want to encourage you to say, I will face up to this and I will become the better man that I want to be. You are going to save a lot of lives. You are going to improve your relationship with your wife and your children. You are going to have the best relationship ever. You are going to be an influential man in your community, at your workplace, and also you are going to inspire other men when you speak about these things. And this will help them also to speak out, and that they are going to help other men not to do this kind of things, or to be aware of certain things to prevent them from happening. Manpower rediscovery empowers men so that men can be the stable backbone of our societies. The men can be the head of our homes. This country that we are in, wherever you are, your continent, the world that we are in, men were created first to be the masterpieces of society. Let's become men. We are not homosexually made by God. We are made as men in His image. Let's keep that image in a continuous form. This is manpower rediscovery. I know men. This is not something that the society talks about. In many cases, this is a hidden agenda or a hidden item. Let's fall away from this evil and save our relationships, our children, our societies. Speak out and let's be free. The truth will set us free. Our children will respect us more. Our wives will respect us more. Our girlfriends will respect us more. But the destruction of violence, alcohol, drugs, and any other evil will make us lose all those valuable thoughts of life, or those valuable items of life. So, this is Angle P talking to men on rape that they went through, a painful episode of life, but there is always a smile that can come out